Memphis Mayor Paul Young invited more than 20 other African-American mayors and representatives from 12 states to discuss something that impacts everyone in their respective communities: crime. And fresh off 2 days of meetings and conversations with his newly formed Black Mayors Coalition on Crime, the mayor is here on the Red Coach, back on Live at 9. Good morning, Mayor Young. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. Honored to be here. Always fun to talk to you.
Okay, I do want to just get it out of the way. You know, a lot of us were worried when we heard that somebody, I guess your security had to subdue someone who tried to.
Yeah, I mean, I was coming out of the restaurant, and initially it was just like a handshake, and he didn't want to let go and kept the conversation going. I think he had a few too many drinks, and it was a quick situation that got quickly resolved, and it was a lesson to me that my team had told me to make sure I called and tell them when I'm coming out, and I didn't, because I thought, hey, I'm just a regular dude, I'm fine. But it's just a learning process for me.
You're not a regular dude. Okay, so as the largest Black city in the nation, right? Yeah. Your innovative approach to bringing 20 Black mayors together is getting national attention. They're talking about it everywhere. Why do you think this was so important, and how was the summit? What did you take from it, and what are the next steps?
Yeah, so it's an important moment in history. There are more Black mayors in the nation than ever before, leading some of the largest cities in the country and many medium and small cities in the country. So we thought it was important to host this dialogue here. Obviously, we want everybody to be included, but we wanted a special focus on those African-American mayors that are coming from the communities that we're often talking about when we talk about crime. And it was a great, engaging discussion. I think everyone got something from it in terms of takeaways. Our next step is to, one, just keep the dialogue going, make it even more robust, and come up with formal approaches to request funding to support efforts that are going to reduce crime in our respective communities.
Okay, so you also met with Senator Hagerty. Can you talk about the takeaways there and what you hope to do with that?
Yeah, with Senator Hagerty, we had a great group, a robust range of people that were in the conversation. And, for him, I think it was more just listening and hearing how the federal government can help. And certainly we made some asks on funding to support initiatives that will help us around things that are going to help us suppress crime, to support our police force, but also things that are going to address some of the root cause issues like education and social and mental health programs, and things that are going to help address those root causes that we know are so important when it comes to crime.
Okay, so when you talk about bail reform and traffic stops, those are divisive politically. How do you bring people together to have bipartisan support?
Well, I think there's certainly forums for us to have those debates and opportunities to talk about the things where we disagree. But there are also moments where we need to focus on the areas where we can unite. And, I think that we need to be able to do multiple things at one time. And so my goal as mayor is to make sure that I'm the chief convener, that I'm bringing everybody to the table, because all of the solutions, all of the ideas matter. And that doesn't mean that we don't stand firm on what we believe. It just means that we can do multiple things at once. We can disagree here, and we can agree here.
I guess what's hard, though, is that we can make a decision here, and that on the state level, it can pretty much be overturned.
It can. I mean, that's why I was on the record being opposed to the bill that eliminated our ability to do those pretextual stops and things of that nature. But we'll work through it from a legal process and continue to work with the states on the areas where we do agree.
Okay, so you have gone on the record continuing to support, that led right into my next question, C.J. Davis as police chief. It's an interim situation right now. What happens next, and what do you think this outcome could be?
Yeah, I mean, certainly we're going to have a point where we go back to city council. We didn't set a date. I always presumed it would be 6 months or so. That took place in January, so I presume after we get through budget season, we'll start those conversations again. My goal was really just to get to work. The things that we're trying to do now, getting things off the ground. Operation Code Zero has been in effect for about a month now, and we're seeing some results there. And I think if we get crime down, everybody's happy. And so that's what we're going to continue to push towards. And, we'll deal with the appointment when it's time.
Okay, the innovation continues. I just remember saying he met with gang members. You know, I just like, whoa. Did you come together on a call to action, a mutual call to action?
Yeah. So in that meeting and discussion, you know, it was really.
I mean, was it a secret location?
Yeah, I won't say where.
I mean, yeah.
But we had some partners that pulled the meeting together. Block 901, Hill 901, our GVIP within the city of Memphis. They're working with these groups and trying to intervene in violence. So they brought them to the table. And I think the next step was to have continued dialogues. There was only like 14, 15 people in the room. We know that there are over 100 gangs in our city. And gangs aren't always the root cause for everything, but they're a place to start. And I feel like our conversation has to be across the board. And they were excited to have the conversation. And, you know, these are people just like everybody else. And they want their voices heard. And I was hearing them out. And we're going to continue to have dialogues with any and everybody to help us on this mission that we have to support our city.
And speaking of dialogues, the One Memphis town halls, you've been, you have a whole list. You've been to Whitehaven, and what are you hearing, and what do you do with that information? And is there kind of like are these rolling initiatives that you're going to build out of these meetings, or is this something where you're going to take everything and then put out a plan?
Yeah, so you know, with One Memphis, it's really a listening tour. It's really hearing from the community. We have all of our directors and everyone that's leading in city government at the table, listening. I mean, most of the feedback is directed towards me and things that people want to see in their community, whether it's resolving blight or addressing crime. There are lots of specific instances where someone has, you know, a property next door that needs to be addressed, and we get those addresses and we take action on those things that we hear immediately in that moment. But I think the biggest thing is just being there to listen. And when it comes to what is the next step in the plan, I think our budget is our plan. We are working towards budget season right now. And we're going to be going through that process with the council over the next couple of months. Okay,
Monday, 90 days, 3 months. Anything that you want to get across as you hit that mark? You know, 90 days is when people are usually assessed in their jobs, right? And they either go or stay.
Yeah, I'm old news after 90 days. No, I mean, I think that the biggest thing for me was just making sure that we are starting to change the energy, that we're taking a proactive approach on crime and, you know, changing the perception of safety in our community. And I think that it's starting to shift. I want us to move from feeling hopeless about our situation to feeling hopeful. And, you know, the conversations I have, I'm feeling that energy go in that direction.
All right, and I just want to thank you for joining us here on Live at 9. I want you to know that his security is definitely within eyesight, and I know that there is some heat underneath that jacket and the jackets, so don't mess with the mayor. All right, I'm just saying. All right, no, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
I see you.